Nearly 3 decades ago to the day, the US Centers for Disease Control reported unusual clusters of pneumonia in 5 men in Los Angeles. Soon more cases were identified in New York, and not just of this rare lung infection, but also Kaposi sarcoma, tuberculosis, and other diseases that most often appear when the immune system is damaged. Up until then, they only ever occurred in the elderly. At first, there was no name for it, but as it spread in numbers and across demographics, doctors soon realized that what they were witnessing was unprecedented and dangerous. This was the beginning of what we now know as AIDS. In 30 years, 30 million people have died of AIDS, 34 million are living with HIV, and each day, somewhere, somehow, another 7,400 people are becoming newly infected. In those 30 years too, this disease has changed how we live, not only touching millions of lives, but also affecting the world's political and civil responsibility. Many scientists, politicians and activists are here in Washington as 25,000 people gather for the International AIDS Conference. Among them, my guest, the singer-songwriter Annie Lennox.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?
Forming half of the Eurythmics before going on to forge one of the most successful solo careers in pop music history, she's won Grammys, Oscars and Golden Globes, and in 2002 she won the Billboard Century Award, joining the ranks of Stevie Wonder, Tony Bennett and the Beatles. Today though, Annie Lennox is just as well known for her commitment to fighting AIDS. She is a UNA's Goodwill Ambassador and founder of Sing, the campaign born from a song and inspired by Nelson Mandela. Annie Lennox, thank you for your time. But when you hear the numbers, 30 million people who've died in just 30 short years, many of them in Africa, where your work is linked to most closely, what angers you the most?
This is something so unprecedented, and it could have been prevented. And I feel that there's been such almost like a censorship around this issue for so long. It's terribly hard to get the message out. We have seen advents of bird flu and swine flu, and the whole world was up in arms and really getting together to make sure that, you know, in England, you were going into buckets of disinfectant wherever you went, you know. I mean, people were just closing down whole cities. But when it comes to HIV and AIDS, for some reason, the response has not been as effective as it should have been over the 30 years.